I swear to God, sometimes I think with them, it's the fear of not knowing how to do something. Gotcha. Sometimes I think like that's what stops them from doing stuff like this. And stuff like this is really, really, really interesting.
From right now, they were off TV last week. How do you set that up? And what would make people be involved? You said it yourself. Same-sex relationships is common.
Yeah, right.
What makes it stand out in this particular scope of interest?
Well, I'll tell you what makes it stand out, bro, because we get right back to the heel baby faces. We don't know who the heels and the baby faces anymore. You and I discuss that on every show. I have no idea. I have no idea. Bro, it's as simple as Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler. It's as simple as a heel outing them. It's as simple as like we see one of them get really hurt at the hands of Team Pretty, but we see the tag team partner like emotionally react. You know what I'm saying, bro? So like nothing is said, but we see a crying, emotional reaction that we're saying as the audience at home, wait a minute, they're like just tag team partners. You know what I mean? We tease little things like that. And then finally, one of the heels just outs them. And bro, again, if you have the heels out them and the heels are the bullies and you've got, the bouncies proud of who they are and they're not going to hide this from anybody. They are who they are. Bro, that's a positive statement for the WWE. Like this is a positive story for them to sell, but it's like rather than go there where it's very acceptable, we've got these two women together. We don't care about them because we don't even know why they're together.
Got you. Now, here's a challenge in that angle. Now, Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke are like pinup models that are seemingly put together just to draw interest to the male crowd. All right. Where do you think that fits in as far as the angle with the same sex?
That is a good question, but I got to be honest with you, bro. A heterosexual male that is watching this show, I think to them, a hot woman is a hot woman. Gotcha. I don't like, bro, seriously, like is any wrestling mark watching this show thinking they can get Mandy Rhodes? like really, like
I think they are, but they won't.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think I mean, bro, honestly, there's a portion of the of the male audience that would think that's hotter than them being straight. But I think there's a bigger portion that either way, the women are attractive. They're going to tune in to see the attractive women. I don't see that being a turnoff if being done in a tasteful way.
Wondering if they did. I wonder if they kept pushing it to the edge now, because I'm wondering, because I don't think you saw, because you said that there was a big gap that you didn't see. Did you know anything about when Bischoff was GM and they did the HLA stuff, the hot lesbian action stuff?
No.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And this was during the Bischoff's GM, and he would have just girls just come out and just, be all over each other, and he would call it HLA. And he was like, who's ready for some hot lesbian action?
Yeah.
That would just be a thing on Raw, and it was like super catchy. I'm wondering if, maybe a conservative network, would be against that. What was against that at the time? I don't remember if it was a USA thing or if they was on TNN or because you remember for a hot second they dropped from USA for just a hot second and went to like TNN or something like that. And I think maybe Spike or something like that.
It was Spike.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if that stopped because of the network. And then when they would do the HLA stuff, it, like you said, to your point, it got a lot of positive reaction from guys, even. but I'm wondering if they put the kibosh on it because.
Well, bro, two things to be honest with you. First of all, that was a long time ago. I mean, my gosh, so much has changed between now and then. That was a long time ago. And bro, you got to believe me when I tell you, I am talking about doing this tastefully. I am not talking about that at all. I can't imagine, Chris, in 2021, any network that would have a problem with that. Like I don't think that is an issue at all. I'm talking about an above board relationship with these two women. This is why they're together. There's a whole conflict there about whether or not they let their employee know. They don't know how the employee, management is going to act. They may be frightened. There is that. There's a lot of, I always use this term a lot, bro. There's a lot of meat on the bone. There's so much you can do here. Right now, there's no meat on the bone. There's this, there's boom, boom. That's all we have. Like, that's all we got. That's it.
They came out in the leather black recently, though.
Yeah, well, okay. So who knows, bro? Maybe that is a start. I mean, I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
Bro, you know what I think it is sometimes with the WWE? I swear to God, sometimes I think with them, it's the fear of not knowing how to do something. Gotcha. Sometimes I think like that's what stops them from doing stuff like this. And stuff like this is really, really, really interesting.
It's interesting. It is indeed interesting. Okay, so they come out, they're in a relationship.
Well, when you said they come out, you mean they come out or come out? Because if you're just saying they come out, we got to do this whole thing. But you talk
they come out as far as relationship wise.
Okay, then we don't have to do that. Okay.
Right. Yeah. I mean, let's
do it anyway. Let's do it anyway. Yeah. Bro. I think you might have missed this tweet. Our girl commented on the bouncies.
Who did?
Our girl.
Eva?
Yes.
Did she?
She popped over the house. Really? So she's watching this right now. So let's do it. Let's do this just for Eva. Eva, look at me. This bouncy is for you. All right, you ready?
Okay. Where are we going? Go right first?
I'm going. Yeah, good.
Yeah, there we go. We in sync.
Nice.
Okay.
Two.
Let's do this one here. Okay.
Right. Bounce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Left.
Right. Looking at Eva Marie.
Eva, this is for you.
Just for
one
you.
More bounce.
Okay, all right, we got that out of the way. So again, finish your thought now. So now they come out the other way. Go ahead.
Yeah, so they come out, and I'm just, again, because it's such the norm, I don't know how far that goes. As far as like, so they come out, they're in a relationship. I think it would cause some type of intrigue, and then it's sometimes the journey's you ever heard the journey's better than the destination? A lot of times, better than the destination. Okay, so the journey is intriguing. The destination is they're in a relationship. Now, how does that continue interest? And then how we do. This leads to WrestleMania. Where do they go?
I got to tell you something, Chris, and I really am looking at it this way because times have changed so much. Mm-hmm. Bro, what's the difference between this and DDP and Kimberly?
Okay.
Savage and Elizabeth. Bro, we've gone through Kurt Angle and Karen Angle. Like we've gone through the relationship thing a million times. Mm-hmm. So to me, I am looking at this the same exact way.
So do you do a breakup angle?
You could do a breakup angle, bro. Okay. You could do a, bro, what would a Page do or a Savage do if their lady was really hurt and injured by somebody? You've got that whole angle, bro. Okay. There really is a lot you could do. I'm going to tell you, Chris, here's where the heat may come. You want to know where the heat may come? The outside heat may come. Right. The outside heat may come because they're really not. You know what I'm saying? That's where the outside heat may come. Wait a minute, you're putting them in this angle and they're not. That's where the heat may come from, bro.